Why does it feel like the archdeacon rank is kind of going by the wayside in the Coptic church? At least I feel like it's either priest or bust, and then there's some archies here or there.
It's kind of a weird rank. Historically, it was much more of a rank. I mean, for example, an archdeacon was kind of or a deacon was kind of the interface between the church, the priesthood, and the people, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
deacon obviously means servant, and so he was the one who took, for example, the mysteries. When someone was sick and needed communion, the deacon took it to them. Someone was in jail and needed communion, the deacon took it to them. So, if you will, kind of the bishop and the priest, they perform the sacraments, right? And the deacon is supposed to be the person out there serving. Um,
Mm-hmm.
the people originally, obviously, in the Book of Acts, we're called to wait the tables, right? So, we served. It was the homeless feeding service that the apostles instituted. So the apostles preached and performed sacraments, and then the deacons, they fed the homeless and they helped with the widows and the orphans and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Um,
And the priests historically were basically elders, right? The presbyter, they were elders. I mean, or were there a bunch of, I don't know if you can actually answer this question, but in the
well, I mean,
first few hundred,
the bishop is the bishop, right? And
yeah.
the presbyter, and that's the word we use. That's the official word. It's translated elder in the Gospels, but the word is presbyter, and so that's the proper word. Um, and they kind of serve on behalf of the bishop, right? So the bishop can't be everywhere, so he appoints presbyters to perform liturgies sort of on his behalf.
Yeah. But I guess what I'm asking is, do you think that the role of the archdeacon has kind of changed because the types of priests being ordained has also changed? Like, were they generally older and they had archdeacons who were younger and did things? Um,
Well, I mean,
or
there's a small difference between an archdeacon and a deacon. The
okay.
archdeacon is only supposed to be like one archdeacon in a diocese. So
Oh, really?
an archdeacon is supposed to be the eyes and ears of the bishop, and
Oh,
then a deacon. There's lots of deacons, and they're supposed to be the eyes and ears of the priest. So kind of each church can have a deacon or two, and then but there's only theoretically supposed to be one archdeacon in a diocese who serves the bishop. So in theory, I'm supposed to serve the bishop. Unfortunately, I don't really do that. I serve mostly at my church, but having said that, I think my service has grown outside of that a lot.
yeah.
So I don't just serve at St. Paul's that much anymore. I mostly serve outside in the diocese.